Alright guys, the one fade. Now the one fade is just like the skin fade minus the skin line. I'm using my 1/16 clip because it's considered a 1, because I know a lot of you guys don't have this machine. I'm going to switch to my XLs in a couple of seconds. I'm just showing you guys you can use your tools. Here we go. I suggest you get one of these. This is an Andis XL. Get that out of 76s. Now you take your one line and you put it all the way to the temple. Put it right to the temple and stop right there. You want to keep this going all the way around the head. So you continue this procedure all the way around the head. Bend the ears. Always don't be afraid to bend the customer's ears. We gotta bend those ears. Continue this process. Make sure everything's clean. Make sure the line is straight, so the fade can be straight. Make sure each temple is even with each other. And just continue this process all the way around. Make it nice and clean. The one fade is real similar to the skin fade. Like I said, except minus that skin line. So all we have to do is worry about one line. This is a very easy fade. This is a good fade to learn how to start off with before you start your skin fade. You should learn how to do a one fade first. It's basically the same steps except minus the skin line. This would be a very good way to learn. It's not too hard to take out the lines. It's a quicker fade. It's definitely easier. Like I said, keep your lines to your temple and we should be good. Now I want to see what the customer wants on top. He wants a 3/8. So the 3/8 is considered like a 3, basically. Okay. Now the same way I showed you in a Caesar segment I have. You want to cut everything right to the middle of the head. I like to cut all my hair right to the middle of the head so I won't miss anything. You don't have to go jumping around the head because that's how you make, you give the customer patches. So we go right to the middle of the head. Right to the middle. You see I'm going right to the middle, bringing everything to the middle. This way we won't make any mistakes. It's the same way I'm talking about same thing I'm talking about in the Caesar segment. Just make sure everything goes right to the middle of the head, so we won't have any patches, and just make sure everything's even. It takes time. You got to keep going over and over the head. Just make sure you keep doing that. Make sure everything's all even. Alright, so you continue this process all the way around. If you're cutting hair, feel free to pause and cut hair with me. I suggest you do that. It's a lot easier to learn like that. It's more hands-on. Just make sure everything's even all around. Now we go to our 1/4. Just get her like our and that 1/4 is equivalent to that 3/8. So that 1/4 open is 3/8. So I'll open it up a little bit, and now I'm going right into the 3/8. Close it, bring it to the middle, open it all the way, and go right into the 3/8. This is our blend. To the middle, open up all the way, and go right into the 3/8. Now if you pay attention to the beginning of the clip segment, which I'm talking about your tools, you can see that each clip is equivalent to each other, and I'll repeat this every haircut. Always want to dig that through your head. Okay, middle, bottom. So I go top, and I go middle, then I go bottom. Alright, top, middle, bottom. This is our three, I would like you to keep that in your head. Top, middle, and bottom. These are 3 steps to our fading and our blending. Alright, just continue this process all the way around until it's even, and here we go. Now we got our 1/8. 1/8 is equivalent to our 1/4. Alright, start with it closed a little bit. Don't go as high as you did with the last clip, of course. And then you continue the same process, top, middle, and bottom, as you see me showing you. Top. Then we go to the middle and the bottom. You continue this, just making it nice and clean, and preparing, each you're using a clip to prepare for the next clip. You know, because if you jump to the first clip that I show you, which is the 1/16th, and try to go up, a lot of people like to fade up. That's how a lot of people make mistakes. Like they start from the bottom up. I like to start from the top down. You know, you can't make a mistake if you do it that way. A lot of people come in, they start fading. That's how they make a bunch of lines. They start, you know, from the top, you know, from the bottom to the top. I'm sorry. I like to start from the top. Start from the top to the bottom. It's always better like that. All right. Let's continue this process all the way around. Make sure that everything's even. And my next clip should be my 1/16th, guys. Okay, and my 1/16th is equivalent to my 1/8. Alright, you see me showing you top, middle, bottom. Let's continue to show you that. I want you to use those steps on your skin fades, on your tape ups, whether you don't have a clip on there and you're just using the masters. Use that step, top, middle, and bottom. Now here goes my 1/16th, back to the 1/16th. Put the 1/16th on, and we just gotta take out that line because that's what created it. The 1/16th created that line. Alright, here we go. Now we're gonna start taking out that line. This is a pretty easy fade, guys. I mean, you shouldn't have a problem with this fade. It's not a bad fade at all. You know, it'll be a lot harder when you do skin fades. Bend the ear, as you see I pointed that out to you. Make sure you bend the ear. His ear is not gonna hurt him. His ears are pretty flexible. Just make sure you know use the top, middle, and bottom step. As you can see, I prepared that space with the 1/8. So we can do that. You can use your corner of your machine. If you're having a problem with the line, use it like the very tip of the machine to get out that line. As you see me point at. Like I said, if you're cutting hair with me, follow my steps. You can pause it, get your clips together. You know, that's how I do it together. Alright. And that's how your haircut should look. And now for our shape up. You want to make the back round. So we start in the middle. And we go around. And we want to stay below the earlobes, guys. A lot of people bring people's shape up so high and they make those big mistakes. You wanna stay low. Make sure you stay below the earlobes. A lot of people go up to the earlobe. Now you see the side. You wanna make that part round. You use your corners as you start to go down. Use your corners. See how I point at the corner. Your corners was really gonna help you with a lot of angles and turns because a lot of people try to use the flat part of the blade. You can't only use the flat part of the blade. Those corners are very important. T outliner is definitely a great machine to shape up with. A lot of people use outliners. If you have an outliner, I suggest you get a T outliner, and you know use the T blade, the T outliner blade. Same thing over here, guys. Start side. Use your corner of your machine, the tip, so you make that round part. Because people's necks are shaped different. You know. That T will get into any groove, everybody's head, everybody's body is different. Make sure your customer looks down, because a lot of times when you don't make them look down, like the neck has this indentation in it, and you have to put his head down to stretch that out. All right, you'll see like a little muscle pop out right there between the neck. A lot of people that's how they make mistakes with the neck too. See how the neck is nice and round? Make them look down and get that hair that's right in between that little dent. Alright, going around the ear. You guys know this from my other shape ups. Use your corner of your T outliner and go around. Use your wrist, guys, to go around. Same thing, bend the ear towards you and go around. Alright? Your corners is what's going to get you around the ears. If you try to use any other way around the corner, around the ear, it's not going to work. You'll go right into the haircut, and you got to bring his around his ear real high. I've seen that a lot. A lot of people make the round part around the ears real high. That's that's pretty messed up. When you do somebody's hair like that, they won't come back. Oh, you're doing a shape up. Start at the outside like we do with the beards. Watch my beard. My beard segment. And we use the corners just to make that little round circle. See how perfect that's coming out, guys? Use your corner. Your corner is what's gonna do that. That's all corner work right there. That's like, you know, right at the tip of the blade. Your corners is really gonna help you a lot. It's gonna help you draw. That's your pencil. Oh, that's really your pencil right there. Alright, make sure the face is clean. Here we go for the other side. Use that corner of that T. Right there, you see me pointing at that corner. And go around the ear. Nice and round, guys. Takes time to learn, but if you gotta position the machine in the proper way, and go around those ears. Just make sure you don't go too high. That's all. See a lot of people make those mistakes. See, I'm holding the machine and using my corner. Look at how I'm holding it. As long as you use your corner, you're good. All right. Same thing. Watch the other clips that I have of me shaping up, and just keep watching these. Look, stay as close to the ear as possible when you're going to start the outside first. I mean the inside first. I'm sorry. And here we go. Same way. Position the machine in the way you have to. Same thing. Use your corner. Look. Use your corner. All right. Keep watching these clips over and over until you get it. You can't watch this one time and know how to cut hair, guys. You got to keep watching this DVD. I don't want you to watch this DVD and be like, oh, I don't know how to cut hair. You got to keep watching these DVDs and keep practicing, and keep coming back to the DVD and seeing what you missed on, and all right, here we go for the shape up, for the headline. Use your corner. That corner is gonna help you get right into the corner of the head to make that sharp corner. All right. Like I said, just keep coming back to the DVDs. Continue to cut hair the way you've been trying, and keep coming back to the DVDs and figuring out what is it that you did wrong. If you just keep coming back to the DVDs, like, all right, pick out the problems, pick out the parts that you messed up, and come back to the DVD and say, wow, that's what I didn't do. Just keep, write it down and watch these DVDs over and over. If you really want it, guys, you can get it. All right. If you really want to cut hair, you can do it. It takes practice. Same thing over here. Now notice how I'm just tapping the head. I'm just tapping the hair. Use your corner for the corner. The other corner. Notice I'm just tapping and pulling away. Tapping and pulling away. I'm not pushing it, dragging the machine on this person. You're creating. Alright, guys? Continue to watch the shape ups, and there's your one fade, alright?